Thank you guys so much for being here today. I get the privilege, my name is Kelly Beam. I get the privilege each and every day to celebrate our businesses and the growth of Rutherford County. I work for the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce, and like I said, I'm very blessed to get to do what I do every day. We've had a very busy week already as we start out January. Can you believe that January 11th we're standing out here and we could almost stand in short sleeves? Some of you. But today is another amazing day in the growth of our community as we, as Patrick and our team at the Chamber and our communities continue to bring in new businesses into Rutherford County and more residents. 363,000 now, right, Patrick? Something like that for all of Rutherford County. We are just, again, so grateful that we have conveniences and services right here in our own community to take care of our needs as residents. So almost living here 20 years in Rutherford County, I feel so blessed that I've gotten to see all the efforts that our government and our teams have put together to make sure that we have great services. So I just want to say thank you to all those that are in leadership. I know we've got county commissioners here, we've got city council, we've got county and city all represented here today, and I love that we get to do that together. It's not always easy. And we all understand that, but I love that we get to come together and celebrate even these victories. So today, you're going to get to learn about a convenience center. So what does that mean to you? Well, those of you who do not get your trash picked up, you're going to be able to bring things here that we don't know what to do with sometimes. So I'm going to let the mayor talk about that because apparently he knows more than I do in that regard. But I want to thank the mayor for allowing us. Lisa, thanks for getting this set up. And we're going to get to meet Bishop, who's going to be the person. He's working hard over here. But I'm going to ask Mayor Carr to come up and say a few words. I do want to thank our diplomats. I do want to thank elected officials, representatives for the city and county that are here today. And thank you for your participation. Thanks, Patrick, for being here as well. And I know we're going to have Mayor Mary Esther Reed to come up in just a moment as well. So, Mayor Carr, come on up.
So, thank you, Kelly. I think I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the fact that, as mayor, this is my first ribbon cutting, and it's a trash collection facility. So I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but we're just going to go with it. But seriously, I do want to thank Mayor Reed and her team for being here today. I want to thank the Chamber, in particular you, Kelly. I know you put a lot of work into our community, and it's appreciated. But more than anything, I want to thank the County Commission. I see Anthony Johnson there, and Phil Wilson was here. I'm not sure if we have some other commissioners here, but without the County Commission and my staff, it absolutely wouldn't be possible. And this is an important day because of where we're going. And as many of you know, Rutherford County at 375,000 people is now probably, if not the fourth largest, we will be the fourth largest county in the state in just a couple of months. And our growth rate is the 43rd fastest in the nation, and it's the fastest in the state. And with that growth come a lot of responsibilities, not just for the county, but with the cities and the counties. And so there's a lot of good things that this facility represents. It represents a good partnership between Mayor Reed and myself and her staff and the city council and the county commission. And I think it illustrates how we can solve real problems that impact the community that are important to the community. And trash collection and disposal is one of those issues. But this is just one piece, because what we're trying to address is the overall problem of how do we dispose of our solid waste in Rutherford County. And I will say this, at the end of this month, we will be doing a groundbreaking on the Rutherford County Transfer Station out in Walter Hill, that this particular facility, which is a state-of-the-art facility, will be feeding into. So this is an integral part of an overall solution that Rutherford County, as part of its vision, is committed to addressing. And again, we could not do this if it weren't for the Chamber, if it weren't for the City of Smyrna, if it weren't for the Rutherford County Commission, and of course, if it weren't for Bishop Wagner, his team, and all the other directors. So I'll hush. Because we don't want to hear politicians speak. You say no, Kelly, but we know I'm speaking the truth here. But I do want to introduce Mayor Reed. Mayor Reed, please come forward. I want you to introduce your team and just talk about how important it is that the county and the cities partner together, because we know it is. And by the way, this is my new BFF.
Thank you, Mayor Carr. So first of all, thank you all for being here today. We appreciate it. I do want to introduce you to our team if you don't know them. So I'm going to start over here. Brian, who I heard your phone ringing there, so I'm sure you're doing city business for us. Brian Hercules is our town manager. Jerry Short is on our council. H.G. Cole is the oldest member of our council. Both. Let's see. Todd Spearman is our assistant town manager. Mark Adkins is our vice mayor. Mark takes all any problems. You can see Mark. He'll take care of those. And Heather Kent is our PIO. Have I missed anybody from our crew? I don't think so. I just want to say thank you to the county and to everyone that's here from the county for your continued partnership. You know, what happens for the citizens of Smyrna doesn't stop at the city limits of the town of Smyrna. It goes to the county line. It goes to the Middle Tennessee region. We're all in this together. And I think that's one thing that we have to continue to focus on, whether it's about trash or whether it's about healthcare, whatever we are in need of here in Rutherford County. We all at the local, the county, and the state level have to be willing to work together. And we're going to have some problems that are going to be difficult ones to solve in the future. And we're dealing with some now. So all of us working together is going to be extremely important. We are so excited about this facility. Our citizens have been so excited about this facility. My dad has been so excited about this facility. So we appreciate the continued partnership, and we look forward to the partnership for years to come. You good?
Well, he didn't know he was speaking today, but Bishop is going to come up and say a few words. What I will say is it takes an amazing team, and I know they've got the right person in place. So, Bishop, come up and introduce your team.
Well, thank you so much. Hello, my name is Bishop Wagner, and I am your solid waste director. I would like first off to recognize all of these folks behind you and over to the corner in the high-vis jackets. This is the team that makes a center like this operate, from my dispatch to my assistant director to the convenience center coordinator. Then, of course, the most important folks are the men that and women that help make this facility and facilities like this in the county run. We have 15 locations that collect material, and by far, at the moment, this is the most high-tech facility in our arsenal, and I'm more than pleased to be able to share it and open it up to the citizens of Smyrna and the rest of Rutherford County citizens that want to come out here and check it out. There are a couple things that are interesting and unique to this center that I want to showcase for you briefly. One is we accept single stream recycling at this center in this large compactor. Single stream recycling is 1s and 2s plastics, cardboard, mixed office paper, steel, aluminum, tin cans, all together in one container. It all goes to a materials recovery facility in Nashville, where it's all separated out on a line, and it's sent off to end markets to be recycled into other items. If you come into either of these lanes on either side of the recycler, you can recycle in this container and you can throw your waste away in the containers on the other sides. And then on the other lanes, you can throw waste if you have nothing to recycle that day. Hopefully you have something to recycle, but if you don't, we can get you through the line quickly that way. Right behind you, I think, are one of the most needed portions of each center that I would like to see everywhere in the county at some point. These ramps, before you come to the convenience center and you have something heavy, you had to carry, bring your son or your nephew or hire somebody to come and help you pick it up and put it over the box. Well, now that's a thing of the past here. You can drive up on the ramp and you can put it in the back of your vehicle, take it from the back of your vehicle and just throw it down into the container without having to strain yourself. One of the things that I'm telling people about this that's been interesting is that it's become a game to folks here. So it's like Tetris. They try to fill in the empty spaces, which helps us so we don't have to pick so many containers up. But I just want to let you know that I'm here in the office for questions at any time that have to do with solid waste issues. And I'm just tickled that we're able to provide this service to the citizens of Smyrna and Rutherford County. Awesome. Thank you all.
Thank you. He did really well. Good job. I was wondering what these ramps were. They are not for skateboarding. That's okay. Just clarifying. You need to put that in the rules because something's going to come up with that. We do thank you for being here to learn a little bit more about, and I know you can probably find all this information on the website for Rutherford County website regarding waste management and the things that are happening in all the sites. How many sites again? 15 total. Okay, so I do love that we get to learn more about the recycling because that's a hot spot for many folks out there, and you can separate your recycle and your waste. It can happen, I promise. We all got to do better about that. We're going to do a quick ribbon cutting. On the count of 3, cut that ribbon. 1, 2, 3, go!
Yes, I did great.